We're live. Hi, everyone. Sarita and
Bobby.
we're here, and it's been a busy day. We've been doing all kinds of projects and everything, but we're hungry.
Yes.
But we have to be quick because we have other stuff to do.
Time for lunch.
Time for lunch. Okay, so we're going to do a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm going to point this down so you can see what Bob is doing. And Bob, you can kind of, yeah, I think so. Let me get out of the way. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Let me move. You can scoot over to the left a bit. That way you can see you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we do our grilled cheese with a mayo, just a light coating of mayo. I'm going to do this real quick. I've already sliced our homemade bread that Lindsay baked for us. And let's see. Let's try and do this quickly. I'll take some off of that in a minute.
Okay.
Because that's a lot.
Yep.
Just a light coating is all you need on this.
But we learned this from at one of our Tupperware parties, that it brings out a crispier to it and more flavor instead of just regular butter. Now, I like it both ways. I like it butter and mayonnaise.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something different. We don't usually use a lot of mayonnaise in our lives, so this is something
different for us.
Yeah. Very good. There we go. Perfect. So what are we using today to do our grilled cheese sandwich? You going to do it on the stove?
We're going to not do it on the stove.
Nope.
We're going to grill cheese in the microwave. Put that in the sink. Now, so obviously you put the mayo side down. We're going to go through this and what the Micro Pro grill is all about. I'm going to go ahead and get the sandwich started. We have some shredded cheese already from our previous day's demos that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We like, that's good. That's good on cheese.
Okay.
We like sliced pickles in our grilled cheese.
Not on the side, but next to.
Inside.
Yes. So just going to do it.
Spread some. I already sliced the pickle chips.
And you know what, Bob? You can do the sliced pickle chips. You can slice it with a knife, but you can also do if you're going to do a lot for like a jar with the mandolin. Mm-hmm.
And the top for this.
Yes, and you're going to put it on.
So I'm going to put this, the first one when you do the Micro Pro grill, the first one you want to do for 5 minutes on high. After that, any continuing ones, you're going to want to decrease it by about 30 seconds for 4.5 minutes.
So when you put the cover on, you put it actually on the sandwich.
So it's on the sandwich. Well, now see, it took the sandwich apart. It stuck to it.
Okay, good. And that's what we want.
What it's supposed to do.
Right.
So you press it down, give the sandwich a nice firm contact, and I'm going to throw this in the microwave.
Okay, and then while he's putting that in, I'll bring this in so we can explain to you about the Micro Pro grill. And bring it down just a little bit more so you can see it and what this is all about. Okay. And yes, we have multiple of everything here with Tupperware, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So first thing is I'll let you talk about the plates.
The plates, the Scepter plates. So the base has the plate in the bottom here. The top has a plate as well. The plates, when you have them on the microwave, it will heat those plates up to 425 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets them nice and hot, grilling temperature.
And the thing about it is, we're not going to put that in here. We're going to talk about this now. So don't put it in here.
Yeah, I got to wait for my food?
Yes, you have to wait for your food. Okay, so you will see that this does have metal here all the way around it. Okay, and it has metal on the inside. Put metal in the microwave? Yes, you can. If you're Tupperware and you've done a lot of research, because it's completely encased in silicone. Okay, the feet raised up, the edges, it's got curved It's not sharp corners, it's rounded. And on top of the cover, it's also completely silicone covered.
Yep.
And that's so that it will stop it from arcing in your microwave. Now, the reason why this is like this is because we don't want the microwaves that cooks the food, as in not cooking it, but causing the molecules of the food to start dancing around, causing friction. That's how microwave food gets cooked. We don't want the microwaves to do that. We really do want a grilling action. So that's why this metal is to stop the waves from getting in, but then these plates heat up to the
425.
425. Now you'll notice that here at the bottom, there is a slight well, and that's because if you're doing something like a steak, for instance, okay, you want to tell how you've done a steak?
So with a steak, it depends on how lean it is. If you have a meat that is it has a lot of fat in it and a lot of marbling, it's going to release that and it's going to become a liquid in here. And halfway through, you should open the steak up, drain the liquid that is in this well around the outside edge so that
Doesn't
you don't
boil.
boil it.
Mhm.
It will continue to grill as long as you remove that liquid.
Right. And so if you're doing something like, oh, we tried it with hash browns, okay, and we were still learning this product,
Yeah.
and so we did it completely encased the hash browns, and this is not so much heating up.
The outside, that well does not have that sort of susceptor plate. So the hash browns around the outside that I smashed into the well did
And
not cook.
and then so that's why we
So
have
we
the
do the
ring.
silicone ring.
Okay, and you could put it in and do a hash brown patty in here. We've done cakes in here, cobblers in here. We've done we've like grilled
Grilled salmon.
grilled, but we've done a onion dish, grilled some onion, and then did
With
cornbread on
cornbread.
top, and then did it, and it was really a yummy breakfast. Now the cover, as you could see, that when Bob put it into, I'm gonna lower it down instead of me holding it up so much. When he was putting it into the microwave, he put it right directly on the food and he pressed down. So when the handle is sideways with the handles on the side, that means it will be touching the food. If you are doing something like a casserole or something that you don't want the humidity in there or the moisture in there,
Baking. Yeah.
any baking, you're going to put it, turn it around so it's opposite from the handles of the container, and that way it releases the vent. It releases all the steam. It's the vents.
Through the vent.
Right. Now, let me just tell you about the silicone ring. This is, oh, it's okay, Bob. It's Gus. He's just playing. So the silicone ring is really, really important because it will keep your food from sticking to anything. But there is a secret to this. All right. Never, ever, ever, never, 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 ever put grease on it, oil, spray, butter, lard. Never, ever do it. We've been trained. We've been trained to do that all our lives so that nothing sticks to it. And then we put a bit of flour, and it just is not right, because not for silicone, because it will actually leave a residue and it cooks in and it actually makes it where it no longer releases the food. So don't put, like when we did the onion the first time, Bob put butter at the bottom. I like, don't do it. And he did, and it kind of left a residue on the ring, kind of messed it up. And so the next time we did that onion dish with the cornbread, we didn't do any of it because you don't really need it to grill in here. That means less fat and oils in your life, which is more healthier. So what we did was we just did it without the butter, and we were able to pour the batter on top of the onions, and then later on it came out really good, didn't it?
Very tasty.
So we love it because we've done steak, salmon, vegetables, grilled cheese sandwiches. We've done eggs in them. When we got here back to Alaska, maybe I should look at you instead of looking at Bob when I'm talking. Okay, we've done salmon and steaks and veggies and cornbread. We've done cobblers and cakes. We've done casseroles in here. We've done so much in here, which is absolutely fantastic. Along with the stack cooker and this, these are things that I would not
Do it up.
without. No,
Yeah.
there's no way, because this is the grilling. And when we got back to Alaska, we were in a little cabin that only had one burner, like a
Hot plate.
hot plate type of situation, and a microwave. Oh, okay, we can work because we could do everything in here. This also makes toast. We didn't have a toaster in there, and we did our
We
toast
did
in
toast in
here,
this. Yeah.
and it was perfect. And then you can crisp up your pizza, like leftover pizza. You don't have to have it just sitting on a plate and getting moisture. You pop it in here, and it is nice and crispy, like it just came out of a pizza oven. So let me move this down here, and you can show
We are
everybody.
gonna. I need a spatula.
I am getting you a spatula. Let's see how it is.
So the silicone on this is warm to the touch. It's been sitting here just for a moment. I'm going to pull it off. When you first pull it out, you've got to be careful.
Okay, and always pull it away so the steam doesn't come up into your face.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Now, I want to show you this
Yes.
because this is important.
I'll
Move
hold
that
it.
down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
There we go.
Okay. You can see at the bottom right here, this cheese is burnt on there on that plate, and it will slide off just like that. I'm going to put this over here.
Mm-hmm. And you can see that there's the other part of the cheese
Look at
that expanded into the well is not burnt at all, and that's because it's melted, but it's not
And I'm just showing them it
Yep.
does not stick to this surface.
at all.
It
No.
is fantastic.
And you can actually clean it with a paper towel. That's what we've done in between, so that way it doesn't have the extra moisture. But it's a nice brown.
Be careful doing this. This, like I said, it's 425 degrees. So it's cooling down a little bit, but the paper towel will
Look at
clear that out. And we are ready to put the next sandwich in there.
Okay.
That easy.
And
easy.
And the beautiful thing is, not only is it brown on one side, but look how nice that is on
Browned
the other
on
side.
both sides.
On both sides.
One grilled cheese ready.
When we first got this, and we made our first grilled cheese sandwiches here, I was like, what is wrong with the taste of this grilled cheese sandwich? I couldn't get it. I figured it out. You want to know what it was? Is that if I ever did a grilled cheese sandwich on the stove, right? One side would be pretty brown. I would flip it over, get distracted, and when it would be black on the other side. So I was used to eating very good for the digestive system charcoal type one side sandwich. But look at this. This is now brown on both sides, and look how quick it was. And I could actually be doing something else, being distracted, and I don't have to worry about the stove or catching a fire or having a black sandwich. So we've just done this in less time. And here Bob is continuing doing his
The
sandwich.
second sandwich.
Let's split this one.
Okay. So that is ready. And again, this is already warmed up. It takes 90 seconds to get up to that 425 degrees. We're going to press that right back on. Put that sandwich on.
How long are you going to put it in
This time I'm going to do 4.5 minutes, not 5, because now this is warmed up and ready to go.
Okay. Now, this is an item that we do recommend that you do not put into the dishwasher at all because of the technology of it. Not that it can't, it's just that it's no, because in actuality, if you have this and you're washing it in the sink, wash it like quickly at the front, because what happens is the hot water will actually start making that hot if you have it hot. So you just wash it very quickly, warm, sudsy water, rinse it off, put it there. And you can see it's easy to clean. So let's just go ahead and cut this sandwich up. You have one side, I have another side, and
We're going to have a bite.
mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm, mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's it for us.
Translated, that means it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye-bye.